Some of the most sacred days of the year for Christians are coming up this Holy Week. It begins with Maundy Thursday, then it's Good Friday, and then Easter. And in these 3 days, which we call the Triduum, or the 3 days, we experience some of the most sacred moments for the Christian life. You get to see the entire mission of God unfolding in the life of Jesus of Nazareth. And you'll notice that in these 3 liturgies, there's no blessing or dismissal, as if over these 3 days we experience one long liturgy together. The whole thing begins on Maundy Thursday. We join the disciples in the upper room where the Lord washes their feet, fulfills the Passover feast with the institution of the Eucharist and those famous words, "This is my body and this is my blood." Now it's called Maundy, not Monday, like some have thought. I thought that for many years. But it comes from this Latin word for commandment or mandate, referring to Jesus' commandment to love one another as Christ has loved us and to do this in remembrance of me. It's a real intimate moment of communion, and it prefigures the cross that Jesus is about to endure. And we see the altar stripped down, and while Psalm 22 is read aloud, it's somber and heavy, and we're all left in this silence as we wait for Friday. On Good Friday, the service begins in the same silence that we just ended with on Thursday, and we follow Jesus to his passion or his suffering at the cross. The liturgy is unadorned, there's no vestments or singing. We spend long, unhurried moments venerating the Holy Cross, and in solemnity and quiet we reflect on the death of Jesus, and we linger with the disciples in the unknown of that night. Finally, on Easter morning, the church gathers outside around a fire as it begins to celebrate the resurrection of Jesus Christ and his triumph over the powers of sin and death. The liturgy is beautiful and bright. It's super loud, lots of bell ringing and alleluias. Everything goes from dark to light, and the church erupts with this incredible joy. These 3 days complete the great Passover of the Lord from death to life. But the new world that God is bringing about is just breaking in. It's just beginning. If you've never experienced Holy Week, I invite you to join us online for our services on Thursday at 6 p.m., Friday at noon, and Sunday at 10 a.m. And I hope that you do, so that you might be drawn with us into the great mystery of God's love for us, revealed in Jesus of Nazareth, whose life, death, and resurrection open up for us the forgiveness of sins and a new life with God.